people today. They could spend half their lives over 50. That's a lot of living. So it helps to have a wise friend and fierce defender in your corner. A friend like AARP. So your health lives longer.
This is just slow-mo karate?
Just slow-mo karate.
Your money lives longer.
I just bought that.
I just sold that.
And your happiness lives longer. That's why the younger you are, the more you need AARP. Join today.
Welcome to AARP Illinois' virtual event. It's so wonderful to have you with us. AARP is on a mission to connect with individuals across various communities, especially those aged 50 and above. We're here to listen, understand, and address the unique needs of you and your community as we age. Our goal is to enrich your experience by expanding our local activities, providing opportunities for you to discover and engage with all that life has to offer right here in your own community and virtually. As we journey through today's event, we invite you to consider joining our dedicated team of AARP volunteers. It's a chance to make a meaningful impact and help us better serve those 50 plus across the nation. Connect with us and be a part of this vibrant movement toward positive change. Welcome, and let's make this event both fun and transformative.
Hi there, AARP. Chef Amanda Pyle coming to you here live from Morton, Illinois, where today we're going to be making a really cute Christmas crudité. For those that don't know what a crudité is, it's just a fancy word for saying fresh veggies. And who doesn't like fresh vegetables as an appetizers before the big grand Christmas dinner? I know it's my family's favorite snack. So today I thought, instead of just putting out a traditional veggie platter, let's make it look like a super festive Christmas tree. Obviously, this little project is fun to do with your family members that are coming over, but also your children or grandchildren. It also makes a nice little gift if you want to put one together and give it to somebody that you care for or somebody that you take care of as a gift. Let's go ahead and get started. As far as veggies go, really the sky's the limit. Whatever your family loves to eat is what you can put on your Christmas crudité platter. For today, I'm going to try to stick with a lot of traditional green veggies like celery, cucumber, and green pepper so that we can really bring our tree to life. Let's go ahead and get started. First up, I'm going to start by chopping up some of my favorite green vegetables like green pepper, celery, and cucumber so that we can start by bringing our green tree branches to life. So we'll start first with our green pepper. I do want to have straight strips, so I'm going to go ahead and just cut off the top first and then just barely cut the bottom. That way my strips that go from top to bottom are going to be a little bit more straight and not have a curly edge to them. Then I'll go down and cut around all the edges of the green pepper, and as you can see, it just wants to fall apart at this part anyway, which is great. That's what we want it to do. Clean out the center. And now that I have my sides here, I can go in with a little knife, get out the inside of the peppers, or ribs as we call it. All right, that looks pretty good. Now we can go ahead and cut this into really nice thin strips, which actually makes it perfect for dipping into dip, but it's also going to be great for our tree. Tree branches are not perfect, so don't worry if yours are not perfectly uniform. It's okay. All right. Perfect. Now we've got our green pepper strips. Let's do a little bit of celery. We want them to end up being about the same size, maybe a bit smaller. So I'm going to go and take my celery hearts here cut them into thirds. And then from thirds, I can go into little strips. The celery gives us a bit lighter of a color of green, and that's going to look really nice next to the dark green from the green pepper. Last but not least, we've got our cucumber. And I have just taken a peeler and gone down the side a couple times, 5 times to be exact, to just give me a differentiation in color on my cucumber before I cut it. And I'm going to cut it into thirds as well. Then I'll go ahead and cut planks. And then from planks, strips that match my peppers and my celery. And if you get some of your strips having just too many seeds in them for your liking, it's easy to remove those middle parts and get rid of them. Let's see if that gives us enough to get started on our tree. So we're going to start out at the bottom. And just kind of build the shape of your tree. Utilizing all the different veggies. And keep building it up. Until you're kind of resembling that tree shape. I think I need a little bit more cucumber actually. So just go back in, cut a couple more planks. And that gives us a few more. See how having that skin cut partial way on the cucumber and partial not brings in all kinds of different greens to the party. And then we'll tuck in with our celery and just fill out our tree a little bit. Not a lot of rhyme or reason to it. Come in with our green peppers. Starting to look a little bit like a tree to me. Go. Beautiful. Now that we've got our green tree established underneath, I just want to use every last veggie I cut. We can kind of start to add in a little bit of other fun colors. Can do a little bit of red pepper. And I did the strips in exactly the same way as I did those green peppers. We need a little pop of red for Christmas, indeed. Great thing is if you don't like something, you can just pick it up and move it somewhere else. Alright. And tuck in some little tiny cauliflowers. Broccolis as well. And even though people won't really grab for the rosemary, why not just put a little bit in for kind of just aesthetic, giving it that true Christmas tree feel. Now obviously this could be as big or as small as you want it to be. You might want to do some extra veggies on the side if you've got a larger group. And then I love the way that this celery leaf looks too. And so I always include a little bit of that in. Celery leaf makes amazing garnish for a lot of things. A lot of people throw that away, but I use it for a lot of garnishes. You can see all the different colors coming through, and I love that. I can really smell that rosemary, and it smells amazing. Okay, then obviously we need to cut a star for our tree and put a couple ornaments on there. Got some cherry tomatoes just to kind of tuck in. Yellow pepper here, and I'm just gonna cut a side off of it, and then I'm gonna do my best to form a star or use a cookie cutter. Perfect star. We're going to top our tree. I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. some things around. Like I said, if you don't love it, never too late to change it up a little bit. Look at that. Very cute. And then if you want to put, you know, other veggies along the side, you can do that. You can also make just a quick dip. Got some sour cream here. Got some local ranch dip mix from our place that makes a lot of dips down the street. Could of course get a little Christmas bowl. Stir. Put that out with our dip. Just want to add one more little piece of celery leaf here so it looks a little nice and even. Alright, and there we have our adorable Christmas crudité tree. I hope you guys love this simple, easy video on how to make your veggies look a little bit more festive.